Welcome to Food Fights, and in this video, you and I are going to be finding out which one of these two brands of Little Glazed Donuts are the best. On the left, weighing in at 10.5 ounces, is Little Debbie Mini Glazed Donuts. And on the right, weighing in at 11 ounces, is Nickles Donut Fair Glazed Twirls. Ooh boy, this is going to be good. I love donuts, and I know you do too, so this is going to be interesting to see which one of these two are the best. I have had the Nickles donuts years ago. It's been quite a while. I think they've been making these for a long time, but I don't think I've ever had the Little Debbie Little Glazed Donuts. I've had their other donuts, and I've even done some videos with Little Debbie donuts. I can only imagine that the donut is going to be the same for all the Little Debbie donuts. Instead of being chocolate or powdered, it's just going to be a glaze on top. So I can't imagine the cake being any different. The Nickles, I really don't remember because it's been years and years since I've had the Nickles, and I'm not even 100% sure if Nickles is a national brand or if it's just a regional brand for my area. These are pretty popular, at least they were in the past, so I was kind of surprised to see these on the shelf. As for the packaging, the Little Debbie just seems to be better. That nice bright blue color and then the picture of a Little Debbie there on the package. But the Nickles package seems a bit plain. It seems almost like it's a budget type of product, but I'm not sure. Let's see how much we paid for these. So for the Little Debbie donuts, I paid $2 for this package, and that works out to 19 cents an ounce. For the Nickles, I paid $2.25 for this package, and that works out to 20 cents an ounce. So even though the package looks budget, they're actually a little bit more expensive, not by a whole lot though. So let's see if there's any differences in what's inside these. I mean, they're donuts, so they're obviously going to be basically flour and sugar and a few other things, and boy, there's a lot of stuff in there. That's donut material right there, I suppose. All right, let's look at the Nickles and see what's inside there. And I can't imagine anything much different. Sugar, the main ingredient, palm oil, the second, and goes on, and the same old kind of stuff. So really, I'm not surprised that they look very similar because, hey, they're donuts. But as I always say, what's most important is how these things taste. So I say we open these up and have a look at them, and then we will have a taste. All right, let's open this up. Yeah, that was nice. Open up really nice. And I like these resealable wire type containers or these bags. It's really nice. And this is sealed again right there, which is nice. And that opened up really well. And aren't those pretty? Those are cute, aren't they? And I can see they're frosted on one side, so that's interesting. So let's open up the Nickles and see what these look like. Same old wire seal mechanism there. The bag is, well, it's not exactly the same, but the same type. It's certainly sealed different, and it's not opening as nice as the Little Debbie's are. Don't want to mutilate the bag because I am going to want to reseal these. And I am, unfortunately, mutilating the bag. I'm not impressed with that. It's kind of hard to open without tearing the bag up. I'm just going to have to go for it. No, look at that. I'm not able to do it. So much for the resealable mechanism on here. This is just a nightmare. And there's the Nickles donuts, and those look entirely different. They got that, what did it say on there? The glazed twirls, so we got that twirl shape on there. So this could be different. And it looks like the Little Debbie donuts are in really pretty good shape. Well, let's see how many's in there. Yeah, just at the top, just about where the donut is. That's about how many we get in the Little Debbie bag. And let's look at the Nickles. And it's about the same. Yeah, you can see just about, not even to the top of the window. There's some over there. So pretty close to about the same amount of donuts. So let's pull out a Little Debbie donut here. And let's pull out one of the Nickles donuts. And certainly a difference. Obviously, the Nickles donut is bigger, at least bigger in diameter. I don't know if it weighs anymore, but that's just really nice and a uniform of that Little Debbie's donut there. So we can really see the differences there. Actually, the Nickles looks more homemade. Looks like something you'd get at a fair or a carnival or something like that. Oh, and it just fell apart right in my hand. Well, that's interesting. Let's try to get another one. Hopefully it doesn't fall apart. Yeah, the Nickles do seem to be a bit more fragile, so let's clean this up. So here we go. We got another Nickles donut, and it does feel pretty flimsy, like it really wants to break right here in my fingers. So that might be a downside. If you're going to pack these in your lunch, these might get kind of mutilated if they get bounced around very much. Where the Little Debbie just seems to be a lot more firm. That might be a big deal to you, it may not. But like I said, what's most important is how these things taste, and I can't wait to taste these. But you can see the difference. A Little Debbie is just frosted on one side, and a Nickles is, I guess it's frosted on one side, but it kind of goes more around to the bottom. So let's take a bite of the Little Debbie and let's see how this tastes. The frosting of the glaze seems just a little bit maybe gritty. It's not real smooth. So let's try the Nickles. And I'm just going to break off the piece that's wanting to come off anyway. So I'm going to break off a piece of this Nickles. And let's try this. So here's the Nickles. That's pretty good. That taste, oh my gosh, that tastes much more homemade. Literally, it tastes like a donut you just bought at a fair or something like that. That's really good. Let's try the Little Debbie one more time and see how this is. It's good, but I'm still getting that, like a little bit of a granulated sugar texture. It's fine, but it's still there. The taste is good. It's just sweet. I can certainly taste vanilla in there, and it's a good tasting donut, and it certainly is the same cake that they use in their other donut products, just with a different type of glaze. So let's try the Nickles one more time and see how this is. So one more time, and it's falling apart again. So let's get this big old piece. I'm making a mess here, but this is a good mess. So let's try the Nickles one more time and see how this tastes. There's a little bit of a grittiness in the Nickles as well, but it's not a lot. I suppose you expect that from some kind of a glaze made from sugar. That could tend to be just a little tiny bit gritty, but that's a good flavor, that Nickles is. I'm gonna do one more time. I'm gonna finish up this Little Debbie, see how this is. That Little Debbie's pretty good. Let's finish up the Nickles here and see how this is. This is a hard one. Both of these are really good products. Obviously, this is more of a cake donut, less apt to fall apart. And the package opened a whole lot easier than what the Nickles did. And certainly the Little Debbie donuts are going to survive your lunchbox better than the Nickles donuts would. Looking at it from that standpoint, the Little Debbie donuts are certainly quite a bit more durable than what the Nickles donuts are. Which one tastes better? They both really taste good. And I think that little bit of grittiness, it wasn't bad at all. I just noticed that. And it didn't affect the flavor at all. This is a cake donut, and they had more of that cake donut taste. I tasted more of the vanilla in there. But this one, I tasted more of the fried taste, like it was a fried donut, like I said, like you'd get at a fair. And otherwise, it's donut fair. I just noticed that. I just made the connection. So maybe that's what they're really shooting for. So really, they're completely different. If you're looking for a good industrial grade, high quality donut, Little Debbie is certainly way to go. If you're looking for more of a homemade taste, like a donut you get at a fair, Nickles is the way to go. As for the value, they're both about the same. But is there a winner here? Yes, there is a winner. And for me, the winner is the Nickles. Oh my gosh, these things taste amazing. They taste just like what you'd get at a fair or even a nice fresh bakery or something like that. These were really good. These were really good too. I would have no problems eating these again, but I'm looking forward to eating another one of these right now. So stay tuned to Food Fights because there's more videos just like this coming right up. I'll see you in the next video.